I hope you guys enjoyed that clip there at the beginning. Welcome to the Fancy Lancy tutorial. Today we're going to be going through some gameplay footage, and we're going to talk through some strategies and things that you can do with the Lancelot, Ancel, and we're going to talk about the Orcans specifically. So maxed out, you can take a look at the numbers there. The biggest thing you need to take away from that is that this thing is durable. It's hard to kill unless it's being focused by kind of a lot of people. It still has its other weaknesses and everything, but we'll get into that later. So maxed out, taking a look at the weapon damages with Orcans on there, with two of them on there, you can do 102,744,000 damage in just 3.2 seconds, which is pretty significant. There's a reason that the Death Button Rhino and Griffin are called Death Button Rhinos and Griffins. They can deal a lot of damage in a very short amount of time. So the benefit of having those pinatas on there is that they're delivering their full payload in half the time. So it's like having an Orcan that fires twice as fast when you have two of those equipped. So just food for thought there. But anyways, I had a lot of fun with this. This is test server footage, and this Ancel on here, this is the one that regenerates at, according to my calculations, 5% per second. So with the new thing and with that Fujin right there, he's buffed as well. So there's no way I was going to make it through that, so I moved in front of him there. So drop a comment and let me know what you think about the new Ancel improvements. Do you guys like that? I think it's a good idea. And here's Lancelot. Lancelot loved Guinevere very much, and from the very first time they met, they had a dance in their hearts. That was the dumbest thing I've said today. Oh, but I just thought it was too funny when I was going through footage and everything. I saw this and I was like, it looks like we're dancing and then going for a hug here, and then he just walks all over me. Gosh, such a one-sided relationship. Anyway, so I tried to grab footage for you guys on multiple different maps and everything, but it makes it very easy on Shenzhen to move in and take the center beacon. Like, never again do you have to stress about your bot getting taken out too quick, because Lancelot can handle it when he's got this Ancel shield on here as well, and with it regenerating at 5% per second, according to my calculations. If you guys calculated something different, let me know. But on the test server, it's 5% per second, which is 5 times more than what it was at 1% per second. So I really think it's a good improvement, because the Ancelot, or the Ancelot, that's what we should call it. We should call it the Ancelot. The Ancelot is, anyways, the Ancel only was recharging at 1% per second before, and it wasn't worth, to me, the gold to buy it. It's the same regeneration percentage as the Carnage shield, and it's just too slow to be worth it. It can't charge back up, because then it takes 10 seconds for it to come back to life, because it won't come back to life until it hits the 10% mark on the Ancel shield. But with the new improvement, it comes back after just 2 seconds, which is pretty significant. And that's how I calculated it on this. I went back through my footage, and frame by frame, I figured out how long it took for the shield to come back on after it got obliterated, and 2 seconds is what I came up with, which means that it's regenerating at 5% per second, unless they lowered the other number, which I doubt they did. So what's cool about this clip here is that here in a second, so we've got that we have this Lancelot over here with Orcans and a Thunder, and then we have two Fujin Orcans firing at us as well. And even though, like, I've got this cover to play with and everything, they're all firing splash at me, and I'm able to stay alive for quite a long time. Any other bot would have been obliterated already. And that's another tip, is getting inside of the Ancel shield. Once you get inside of that, you can deal damage to it. And if you're in a splash weapon, running a splash weapon, it'll damage the Ancel from the inside as well. So you're not only doing direct damage to the person through their Ancel, you're also doing splash damage to the Ancel shield as you're going. So just a little food for thought there, but I really like it. I think this is a really viable setup if the Ancel gets the buff that it should be getting, and I think it should, as a gold item and as a defensive item. I feel like the defensive items are just north of useless in the game right now. So I think it's a good call that they're buffing it, especially it can work as a counter against the epidemic of everyone, their brother and their dog running a Trident Fury, which, is, I'm glad people are having fun with it and everything, but it does make it difficult to counter unless you're running like Molots or a sniper weapon. It's nice that you have the option to load out a defensive item on something like Lancelot and have it work out well. So I think it's a really good idea. Drop a comment, let me below and let me know what you guys think about it. I think it's great. I had a lot of fun with this setup. I had tons of success with this setup. Let me know if you guys are currently running this on the live server and what kind of success you're seeing with that slower regen rate. I'd be really interested to know that, because I personally don't have an Ancel myself right now because I haven't seen that it... I just can't bring myself to spend the gold on it right now as it is. But if it gets that buff, I'm definitely going to get it. And to ruin it all the exciting footage, Zeniths. No, I'm just kidding. So I just thought that this clip was funny because this is one of 2 circumstances where Zeniths can do anything. So if you watch that guy's health bar, I'm the only guy shooting at him. I spotted him before the game started, so I knew I was going to focus him. I just watched for his pilot ID. And I took him down to 1/3 health with those Zeniths because he was only moving horizontally. So anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you like this, smash the thumbs up button to show your support for the channel. If you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe, you guys. Thank you so much for coming and checking it out. Have an amazing day.